And the trial has started.
The trial has started for the man accused of putting a bounty on the life of Border Patrol Chief Greg Bovino. The first stage is jury selection. Today at the federal building here in Chicago, our Charlie Wojciechowski is live at the federal courthouse, and he's taking a look at the progress made today.
Allison, we've seen a lot of progress made today. The jury has been selected in this case against Juan Espinoza Martinez. It's being watched nationwide because this is the first jury trial arising out of the Operation Midway Blitz enforcement action here in Chicago last fall. What we do not know at this point is how much the government can talk about the alleged gang ties that Mr. Espinoza Martinez may have. He is accused of putting out a hit on the face of Operation Midway Blitz, Border Patrol Chief Greg Bovino, and asking members of the Latin Kings to carry it out. But attorneys for Juan Espinoza Martinez claim the government has it all wrong. In their original indictment dating back to October of last year, federal prosecutors made a lot of Juan Espinoza Martinez's alleged ties to the Latin King street gang, including this screenshot of his post online. Its English translation: 2,000 when you find him, 10,000 if you take him down, followed by LK on him and accompanied by 3 emojis often associated with a Latin Kings gang sign. But last week, the federal judge overseeing the case barred those prosecutors from presenting any information about his ties to the Latin Kings to avoid prejudicing the jury. Now, as jury selection begins in the case against the 37-year-old Mexican national who's been living in the United States for 30 years, what evidence the government has of its original allegations is unclear. At the height of Operation Midway Blitz, Espinoza Martinez was arrested and charged in a murder-for-hire plot targeting the man in charge of the effort, Border Patrol Commander Gregory Bovino. At the time, the Department of Homeland Security called Espinoza Martinez a depraved individual who did not value human life and threatened law enforcement. In a statement, the department went on to say, "We will not allow criminal gangs to put hits on U.S. government officials and our law enforcement officers." But the defense has maintained that Espinoza Martinez has no gang affiliation at all and no prior criminal history. They say he's being targeted only because he lives in Latin Kings territory. They describe him as a father of 3, a volunteer youth sports coach who has lived in Chicago for the past 3 decades. Now, as we said, jury selection is complete. A jury will be seated today, and as of tomorrow at 9:30, we expect to hear opening statements. Reporting live at the Dirksen Federal Building, Charlie Wojciechowski, NBC 5 News. Back to you.
Charlie, thank you.